So I was whining to my wife the other day, said, I need new glasses. And she said, well, get some. I couldn't tighten them anymore. They were scratched. You know the thing, right? But I didn't want to go through the process because you have to make the appointment. You have to spend weeks to get them done. And you got to pay a fortune, right? That's real. But I did. I spent $500 on frames and glasses, and that was cheap. And then I ordered a pair from my sponsor, Zenni Optical, for $70. Zenni is an online eyewear shop. Prescription glasses, sunglasses, blue light lenses, starting at under $30. You go to Zenni.com, you pick a frame, upload your prescription, and they ship it to your door. No appointment, no store, no upsell at the counter. And by the way, if you are saying, do I really need new glasses, or do I have to put up with one pair to do everything I need to do for the next 2 years? No! You can get what you want starting at under $30. And if you've never bought glasses online, don't worry about it. I haven't either. Zenni has a virtual try-on, so you can see exactly how the frame looks before you commit to buying them, with no salesman looking at you saying, those look good, but these expensive ones would look better. No, you don't get that. I'm excited. I can't wait to get my Zenni glasses and tell you more about them. If your glasses are overdue for a refresh, now's the time. Go to Zenni.com/podcast and use the code podcast15 for 15% off your first order. The styles sell out, so don't sit on it. That's Zenni.com/podcast. Promo code podcast15. You might have heard that live shopping is exploding, and I have to tell you, I have been on Whatnot for a couple of weeks now, and I see why it is. Now, Whatnot is my sponsor, and they are the reason I got on the platform and checked it out. I'm glad they did. They made it easy for me. I'm going to make it easy for you. I love it. Whatnot is where you get great products without paying full price. It's that simple. I'm hooked on their live shows, too. You got to see them. They're so much fun. And I see why Whatnot has climbed to the top of the App Store. And listen, if you're selling online, or maybe you have a storefront and you're hoping people will find your listing or maybe walk in your store, Whatnot flips that, because on Whatnot, you go live and you sell directly to people in real time. And I may admit, although you didn't hear from me, I may have picked up a couple of power tools or so in the past couple of days. I'm just saying. Whatnot, it's the largest dedicated live shopping platform with beauty, collectibles, electronics, luxury, fashion, even cookies, and anyone can sell. In fact, people who sell on Whatnot sell 10 times as much as any other major marketplace. That's because you're not just listing products, you're building real connections with buyers. So whether you're shopping or you're selling, download the Whatnot app today and get free shipping on your first order. Just search WHATNOT, Whatnot, in the App Store and start scoring amazing deals. What's happening? Happy Thursday. Good to have you here today. Some more hacks today because we're going to hack our mind in a good way. It's not a bad way, no. Hackers can be good too. We're going to hack our own mind, and it's going to change everything about your life. We did a little bit yesterday. I had about 7 of them yesterday. I think I've got how many today? I have 7 today again. How'd that happen? Amazing. It's a daily boost from motivationtomove.com. Yes, a little bit of shift in mindset can change everything if you allow it to happen. And then use your own mind on top of that. And what do I mean by that? It means very simple. Whatever anybody else says to you, including me, take it in, evaluate it, use your own logic and say, does that fit me? Is it going to help me? Sometimes it will. Sometimes it won't consciously. Sometimes it sinks in and begins to move you in a different direction. But do it consciously. If you're laying in bed at nighttime, listening to me before you go to bed at night, and I can't imagine anybody doing that because I am way too, can't imagine that. But if you ever lay down, I'm going to listen to something before I go to bed. Be careful what you choose. You better trust the hell out of it. Don't let that subconscious mind just absorb things you shouldn't be hearing. Some sage advice there. How are you? My name is Scott Smith. I'm the founder, the chief motivating officer here at motivationtomove.com, doing what I do, basically this. You know, when I was in radio years ago, and radio is all I ever wanted to be in, until I got in and said, I actually like doing radio, but I didn't like showing up every single day and preferred not to just, just play music and stuff. I preferred to have a little more impact, which is why I got into this world. But I got to tell you, there was nothing more important for me than walking in the studio and doing my show, doing my shift. I would show up and walk in mornings most of the time. I quickly got into morning shows, but hated getting up at 4 o'clock in the morning. Loved doing a morning show, but I'd walk in, I'd do my shift. And as I got my shift done, I couldn't wait to get out of there. Much as I loved what I did, couldn't wait to get out of there. Same thing exists today. 100%, completely in my happy spot right now, in my studio, doing what I do. Can't wait to get done and be done. I just can't wait. And I had to fight myself for a long time about that. I had to fight myself like, well, wait a second. Why is it that I want to finish what I'm doing, even though I love what I'm doing? And to this day, I can't tell you. I still can't. I just know when I do what I love to do, I'm in the moment for as long as I'm there. Then I walk out and I get into another moment. Are you that way? I bet you are. Today, behavior hacks that can change everything. I started yesterday with a few mindset shifts, and this is really what it's all about. I have a client who talks about mindset. She'll be listening today. And I said, a mindset with people is not necessarily about having a tool set up. I'm going to go change their mind about stuff. I'm going to teach 3 to 5 tricks that's going to change your mindset. It's not really. Mindset is, to me, it's like influence. Back to the radio thing. Have you ever been listening to the radio? If you still listen to the radio, and the person on the air or even television drops in a 10-second liner, as we call it. A liner is just one. This weekend, there's a great movie. You can get free tickets next hour. You ever heard something like that? Well, all of a sudden, you're hearing about this great movie. Maybe they gave you the title. You're like, and before you know it, you've been influenced a little bit thinking, well, maybe this weekend I'll win tickets and go out and see that movie. And if I don't get tickets, maybe I'll go anyway. It'll be good for a date night. You've been influenced. Your mind has now changed. Whatever direction you were on, it's changed. It happens all day, every day. Salesmen do it all the time. Hey, have you thought about this? I was at Best Buy the other day. We bought a whole bunch of appliances and stuff for the house. And I mentioned my surround sound system that needed updating. The guy had visited me the other day and he remembered that. And we got this whole transaction done with the appliances. And he says to me, we could update that surround for you and got some sales coming up this week. Suddenly I was like, boom, my whole mindset shifted. Like, well, yeah, maybe it's a good idea. It's sales. How much can I save? You see, your mindset shifts very easily.
This episode is brought to you by Google Chrome. You think you know a browser, but Gemini and Chrome? That's new. It can help you with practically anything on the web, like restoring a vintage motorcycle from a 50-page restoration blog, or finally break down that long article you've had open for weeks. Gemini and Chrome is here for it. Ready to make anything online make sense? There's no place like Chrome. Check responses, setup required, compatibility and availability varies, 18+.
It's a powerful supercomputer, the most powerful ever computed to your mind. A few ways to hack it, though, can transform your life. So let's get into that today. First off, a couple of ideas. Do you tend to be a perfectionist? Are there things that you tend to just be really dialed into? I don't think perfectionist at everything, but there are certain things that you're going to do your way, right? Everybody has that, and that's okay. I usually get out of your way and let you do it. But the truth is, if you come up with an attitude of more good enough versus perfectionism, you'll have so much more happiness and get so much more done and be so much more prolific. Because at the end of the day, most of what you're remembered for, what you'll enjoy be doing is because you have been prolific. This podcast, I've done well over 13,000 podcasts now, well over. Now, we've done about 5,000 episodes of the Daily Boost. Most of them have been good enough. A nugget or two here or there. Several of them, probably in the hundreds, if not thousands, have been perfectionism. But most are good enough. But most people who try for perfectionism in a podcast get 6 episodes and pod fade. They go away. Here we are 17 years later. Good enough. Could it be better? Yeah, probably. Give it the best I got today. Do it again tomorrow. That's all I do. Practice good enough. Perfection in a couple of places, like brain surgery, rocket science, stuff like that. You get it. Secondly, use your one mind to do one thing. You have one mind, and if you're multitasking and splitting your focus and your energy, it's also delaying your success. I like hobbies, but one thing when I get into a hobby, I tend to get into it. Motorcycle stuff lately has been a big deal of mine. But you know what? It takes me away from other things. It does. I love doing it. I need the break. There's no doubt I have to do that and get out there and just do something different to reset myself. But the more you focus on one thing, the less you focus on other things. So make sure you're focusing in the right direction. Let go of control. Some things, in fact, most things are not up to you. You can control yourself and do exactly what you want to do, but you're going to run into walls where you just don't have any control over anything. You can break the rules if you want to, but it's not going to last long. You're going to be in jail or something, right? Let it go. Figure out what those things are that you have control of and focus on those. Figure it out and focus on those. Say no to anything that doesn't directly support your goals. Do you know what you want? Do you know why you want it? Don't do something other than that. Just say no to it. Oh, Scott, I don't like to say no. Yeah, I know you don't, because it's conflict. No creates conflict. Everybody's uncomfortable with no. The more comfortable you get with no, the more you get to do what you want to do. And by the way, a no can be just not responding to a text. A no could be not responding to an email. A no could be not picking up the phone. A no could be not leaving a voicemail. Voicemail. Who leaves a voicemail these days? I do sometimes. Why? Just to see if I can get your attention. Messes with people. Wait, voicemail? Are you kidding? Yeah. Number 5, hang out with supportive, positive, and nurturing people. Find them. You become like them. You've heard that before. You will become like them. Plus, it's just more fun. Toxic people, they do what they do. I mean, if they find you to be a good, positive, upbeat person, what do they want to do? They want to toxify you. They do. They don't mean to do it. It's just who they are. Let them create their own group. They'll have all kinds of terrible times together. Just let them go do it. You just do your own thing. Don't try to save them. No. It's just move on and find the positive people. Your life would be so much better for that. And this world is filled with so many wonderful, cool people. It's fun to meet them. But it's amazing as you go out to meet them. Have you ever noticed sometimes you run into the others as well along the way? You're not going to be the good people if you hang out with the bad people. Bad people meaning toxic. Be willing to be liked and not liked. If you avoid making folks unhappy, you're not going to move toward your dreams. I try to make most people, I try to be pleasant. I'm a nice guy. I try to be pleasant. Even on this show, I try to be pleasant, try to be accommodating. Don't try to get out on the edge too far. But you know what? I can get out on the edge, and some people don't like me for that. By the way, if you do like me, go leave a review on iTunes, because sometimes, or wherever you do, because some people leave bad stuff, and it's not fair to me. I'm just going to say, do me a favor. Go leave a review. But if you don't, it's okay. Because I don't think you should try to make everybody like you. I think you should try to just live your own dreams and be as pleasant as you can. And those who don't want to like you, that's fine. Don't worry about it. Just keep moving forward. Finally, focus on the story of you. You are more important than social media. You are more important than television or streaming. When you do that, you minimize the influence that others have on you. The influence you're feeling right now, the things that are driving you off from your story, because most of us get up every single day thinking about our story. What are we going to do? What do I want to do? And we focus inwardly. We always do. And then we see all this cool stuff out there around us that people are doing, and we want to go do that. But at the end of the day, if you turned all that stuff off and just sat down and just thought about the story of you and went and created it, life would change. I was watching over the weekend. We've cut the cable now. We've got all the streaming channels and everything else set up. And I only waited about 8 years to buy an Apple TV, and I'm loving that. I was watching an old show, an old documentary on the Bee Gees. Just kind of popped up on HBO. I'm watching that. And one thing out of the whole story caught my attention. And something I've known before when I mentioned that when John Lennon used to say, if I want a new swimming pool, I write a new song. In other words, if I need more money, I write a song. And a lot of musicians, particularly, a lot of people that make films, a lot of people do all kinds of artistic endeavors. One thing you'll notice is they sit down and they make it. They sit down and they make it. They focus on whoever they are and whatever they want to create, and they make it. And they don't know if it's going to succeed at all. They just make it. And then they put it out into the world, and sometimes it lasts for lifetimes. They focus on their story and what they want to create, what impact they want to have, and they put it out there. This podcast with 4,519 didn't exist until I created it. And it continues to exist because I continue to create it. I don't worry about what anybody says or how to do it. I show up and I do what I do and I get on with my life. Think about that as you adjust your mindsets. And notice how most of these little hacks that I've just talked about yesterday and today are pretty much about you just relying on yourself. But not in a narcissistic way, not in an evil way, not in a bad way, just staying on your own path. It's always more fun. So let's come out tomorrow. Got to wrap up the week with how to create more time in your day. It's going to be different than you think about creating time, because I'm going to take you back in a time when time was different for you, back when you were younger and you perceived time differently. We're going to kind of try to evoke that and bring that back into your life today. And then we get off in the week and have a good time. Now, do me a favor. If you would like to, join me at Facebook. If you're a Facebook kind of person, we got a cool group. Honestly, the kids over there, kids of all ages, are interacting and putting all kinds of motivational, inspirational stuff. A very cool group of people. Not a lot of promotion or anything like that. We kind of keep an eye on that stuff. Just good folk. And if you start a conversation, they'll talk with you. Okay? Go to dailyboostpodcast.com/Facebook. Join the group. If you want to say hi to me, just tag me and I'll be there.